All right, ladies and gentlemen of the 118 scale, 3.75 inch, 4-inch modern action figure community. I'm back again with another video. And in this video, we're going to be discussing none other than one of my favorite characters from back in the days. Brings me back to my childhood, Mr. David L. Katzenbogen, aka Sergeant Bazooka. Bazooka was born in Hibbing, Minnesota, where he grew up playing football. If you notice, he's wearing a jersey. He's one of the only G.I. Joe action figures or characters rather, who is wearing a jersey. And that jersey, for any of my football fans out there, is of New England Patriots Steve Grogan. Bazooka ultimately joined the Army, and at the last known rank, he was an E5, and he was a driver for M1A2 Abrams, where he decided that they weren't strong enough that someone could easily blow them up. He decided to go back and rethink his career choice. He then changed his MOS to Advanced Infantry Systems. At some point, he joined G.I. Joe, where he was trained by Lady J. And as they were doing their training, he was in a All Striker where they came under attack by Battle Android troopers. And it was Bazooka's quick thinking, where he grabbed the cannon mount off of a tank. I'm not sure if it was an Abrams, but he grabbed it off of a tank, where he used it as a javelin and threw it towards them, and apparently it landed, and all was won, none was lost. He was the star of the show. He eventually would pass that course and become a member of G.I. Joe. Bazooka had his first cartoon appearance was in 1985, where also was the same year where they released his first action figure. He showed up in the 5-part miniseries Pyramid of Darkness. The miniseries, or the series rather, would often show him as best buds with Alpine. They were kind of always together, inseparable, always getting into something. So, without further ado, we're going to now get into the action figure. This particular figure is of the 25th anniversary, and he was released in about 2008. This was his card. You can pause and read that if you would like. A lot of what we just discussed is here, and awesome. So I was, like I said in the beginning of the video, I've been a fan of the Bazooka character for quite some time, since my childhood. And here, I must say that I like the way that the 25th anniversary line captured him. You know, he looks very similar to what he did in the cartoons back in the days. And I'm a huge fan of that. I never did own this action figure as a kid, but as an adult collector, I had to put him in my collection. So let's get a look at him. First and foremost, this is his pretty much his customized figure stand. Nothing crazy there. Got his name, and we've all seen these before. There's his face. Very nicely detailed to what he looked like back in the days. Not perfect, but definitely not bad. Let's look at him here, the back of him. And ultimately, I like how they cast him as a bigger figure, where the 25th anniversary line had a lot of very small, frail, skinny figures that do not quite match up to some of the other lines. So let's get a look at some of his equipment. You can't be named Bazooka without having a bazooka. And this is his bazooka. It's nicely detailed. Kind of like a hard plastic, almost like a rubbery, a hard rubber type of material. Um, Pretty cool. It does look like this is two parts connected to make one. Awesome. I'll put that right there next to him. Right there. Next, we have here his helmet. Very nicely done. Very reminiscent of the helmet he had back in the days. And I guess you're starting to realize that I like this figure because he is done very well, and his essence of the original character has been captured here in the modern form. And there was another one that was released in a modern form, which I really did like, but I wasn't a fan of the colors. I'll put that figure right here so you can see what I'm talking about. But I really like this one because of the original colors he's wearing. So let's go ahead and put that helmet on. There you go. Awesome. And this chin strap actually can fasten. There it is. There it is. Let's go ahead and leave him like that. Next, he has a backpack. And in some of my videos, I often talk about how I like backpacks that have space for storage. So back here, when you see these type of backpacks where they have like a hollow back here, you can store things in there. And all you have to do is you take like a small knife or a small handgun or something, you put it in there, and then you marry it to his back, and it'll stay in place like as if he's wearing something in his backpack. But if you notice here, it has all these slots, and then it has this hook right here. So this hook will allow you to marry his bazooka and carry it around. That's awesome right there. That is a good... I'm not sure if his original from the 1985 action figure was like this, but you know, this one is pretty cool. Like I said, I didn't have that figure. Also, if you see these slots here, he has these, I guess, are we calling these rockets? I think they're too small to be missiles. I think there's some type of a rocket, and this is his ammunition for his bazooka. And you can carry all that right here, like so. Do it so you can see it on the camera. Am I doing that right? Oh, okay, there it is. They go up like that. You can mount them in however you want them, but I think this is the proper way. But it fits the other way too. It just kind of doesn't fit well. So there you go. That's what his backpack looks like when it has all of its equipment, and pretty cool. He doesn't have any other like handguns or anything that I can see. I think this is exactly how he comes and exactly how he's packaged. So let's go ahead and put that on him. And with toy lines out there offering weapons accessory packs, it's nothing to get extra weapons for a figure. But yeah, there you have it. This is our guy, Bazooka. And I guess I'm going to rate this figure. I mean, I don't see anything that I dislike about this figure. He is a solid B plus for me. Solid. You know, I really like that the essence was captured with him. I really like how he brings me back to my childhood, to watching a cartoon after school. So yeah, he's definitely sticking with that solid B plus for me. In the open market, he's not very expensive. Surprisingly, I'm surprised he's not one of those figures that you can't get your hands on, that you got to pay a lot of money for on eBay, or meet somebody in a dark alley and do a big time exchange for money or whatever. Hey, this action figure world's getting expensive. But anyway, with that being said, I'm going to end this video right here. If you have any questions, comments, feel free to put them down below. I'll get to you at my earliest convenience. And hey, just if you see him out there, pick him up. He is definitely worth it. And yeah, let's keep doing this. Hopefully you're enjoying it, and you know, and before I go, the classified action figure version of uh, Bazooka was very nicely done in his Tiger Force fashion. And I'm going to, in this video, put a few of the uh, figure styles of Bazooka throughout the years so that you can see it. All right. With that being said, I'm out. Thank you. Peace.